Hi there, I am Giuseppe Corcella from Vir2 Orchestration, and today I'm going to review Mojo 2 by Vir2 Instruments. First of all, I want to thank Vir2 Instruments for kindly sending us a copy of the library to review. Mojo 2 is an updated version of Mojo, rebuilt from the ground up, including now 17 brass and reed instruments with presets for retro, vintage, and modern sound. It usually sells for $499.95 and size is 72 gigabytes. It includes 17 instruments sampled with 13 articulations per instrument, 4 era presets, 3 mic positions, up to 4 velocity layers and 3 round robins. It's made for the free version of Contact and it's NKS compatible. Downloads via native access. The library comes with 2 folders. In the first one you have all the single articulations, while in the second one you have the instruments and you can switch between articulations by using key switches. So you can work both with one articulation per track or one full instrument per track, depending on how your workflow is. As per usual, I highly recommend you to check out the videos on the developer's YouTube channel, as well as the manual to get a complete overview of how this library works. At the top, you have the 4 era presets, modern, retro, vintage and vintage 2, and you can also set the amount of recording noise. Here you have the articulations, and each articulation has independent controls. Plus you have a global window with some parameters that affect all the articulations. You can, for example, set the velocity curve type, the attack offset, randomize round robin or turn them off, adjust the volume and pan the sound. And as you can see, as you go from one articulation to another, you can find some specific parameters for that articulation, like the trill interval for the trills. And for each articulation you can also decide if it will be controlled by velocity or by CC, which is by default assigned to the modulation wheel CC1. But if you want, from the mapping tab, you can assign it to any CC you want. And where available, you can also activate the legato and set how you want to control the legato, and also the vibrato mode. In the sustains tab, you can also showcase more settings by clicking on this button. In the mixer tab, you have 3 mic positions, close, near and room, as well as a full mix. You can enable, disable them and control the volume, as well as solo or mute them. Here you can also set 1 to 10 players per instrument, humanize this ensemble, spread or narrow the stereo image, and also enable the auto divisi option if you want to play chords and make the engine automatically assign the notes to different players. How cool is that? In the effects page you have some effects such as EQ, saturation, compressor, limiter, delay, each of them with quite a few parameters. They are very complete. There are also some presets for each effect to get you started. In the mapping tab, you can assign the articulations to key switches or to a velocity range, as well as assign the releases to different key switches and other parameters such as the auto divisi on off, the fall length, the dynamic layers, the flutter tone speed and so on to MIDI CCs. So it's a very complete library and you have total control on it. And now let's play around with this library and hear how it sounds. I like this library, I really do. The sound is amazing, clear, detailed, but the best part is how you can control and shape it. Each articulation has its own life and its own parameters to get the very best out of it. And most of these parameters are assigned to CCs so you can do a careful programming job when you work on your piece. The sound is quite dry even with the full mix position, and also the room and the near mics have not a long tail. So the sound out of the box is quite controlled. The effects add a ready touch to it, and the reverbs included are amazing. I love the vintage and retro presets. I believe they are a magic addition to a library like this. They make it even more versatile and appealing. This is a library that can work both in solo instruments and in ensembles, and the main target are, in my opinion, jazz and blues kind of purposes. Thanks to these presets and the ear noises, you can actually emulate all the recording's feelings. It's very cool. It's all for today, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to support Virtual Orchestration, subscribe to the channel, join our newsletter if you wish, hit the like button, don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified as soon as we release a new tutorial or a new review. If you are new to the world of virtual orchestration and you wish to learn more about it, or even if you are a pro or semi-pro looking to improve your skills, we offer private online lessons about virtual orchestration, mock-up programming, and how to use Dorico, Sibelius, Cubase and Logic Pro. Get in touch at info@virtualorchestration.it. I wish you a wonderful day and see you on the next review.